Good day, everybody. This is Ryan Erickson. I go by Leaf. I'm one of the program managers within SBIR Open Topic. Currently here in cloudy Austin, Texas, where we have canceled our in-phase or in-person Collider event and have shifted to this virtual vehicle to connect with you guys. So kudos and shout out to our CapFact team, Tori and her friends that are on the line. The moderators for this call to help us get this off to a good start and still meet the intent of the program, even though due to medical and fiscal restraints, we can't meet in person. We're still get this rolling. You probably saw information on a Collider bot. At the end of this, I want to get your feedback on, is that working? How's that working? But this call is for phase one companies coming on board. So if you are new to the Department of Defense realm, you're in a good spot. We'll walk you through it. You got myself and a team of folks that have partnered up. It's not just AFWERX or Air Force now. We actually got the Department of the Army, Navy, NGA, and Ensign to come on board and help us out. Some rules of engagement real quick. This call is being recorded. So please, no classified or proprietary information. I do have a few, you'll see a few of these as we go through. We'll see a few of these surveys go through. We want to get some insight on what's going on behind the scenes. We want to get your perspective. So if you have worked with the DoD in the past, please either text or go on your smartphone to pollev.com/RyanE386. And let us know what you have done in the past with the Department of Defense. So we got first timers at bat. We got old school SBIR, meaning you have been you've had a SBIR contract before, but it has not been within the open topic. That's the new school. So new school, open topic, we want to hear from you. And if you have another type of contract with the Department of Defense in the past, please let us know there. Okay. What is the difference between new school and old school? You applied, you saw the solicitation, you got in for a phase one contract with open topic. That's what I'm calling new school right now. How is that different from others in the past? And why is this so new to the Department of Defense if you have never done business with us before? New school or open topic is focused on companies' dual use technology, meaning a dual use solution that's got traction in the commercial sector that we just want to slap some green paint on that sucker and adapt it for government use. The issue is there's no problem set clearly identified from the solicitation that you submitted against. So you've got 3 months to put that horse before the cart now. Find a potential customer, end user in the defense market that has a problem that your solution can fit. That's new school. That's open topic. The old school way was, here's a specific problem, regardless of your commercial traction. Companies, can you address this problem set and develop a solution? So that's old school. Other types of contracts, you might have been subs on a prime. You might have been dealing directly with a base or an installation out there in the Department of Defense. If this is your first time at bat, that's great. Look at the numbers coming in. So we got almost half of you are brand new to the Department of Defense, and no worries. We've got a team, we've got a family. It takes a village to do anything productive nowadays in the world. So you've got a village of supporters that'll walk you through the process. And those of you that have been old school SBIRs in the past, no worries there. We're going to show you the differences as we go through. This call is just to give you a wave top level and get some feedback, some data points on the companies that are going forward. So why are we here? Why are we doing this open topic construct? The leaders in the Department of Defense, secretaries and general levels, understand that we need to increase the industrial base within the Department of Defense to be ready for the next fight. The red tape that our adversaries or potential adversaries have is perceived to be far less of a roadblock for companies to do business with those governments than it is in the United States. We're a legacy organization. Legacy is commonly has this one issue of we do business because that's the way we've always done business. So we're trying to change a lot of ways that small businesses can interact with the Department of Defense to, in turn, increase the industrial base, take what you're doing great in the commercial market, bring it into the defense to make our nation stronger. All right, I'm moving on. Thank you for responding. That gives us some great data. We'll have one more coming up if I can figure out how to work it. Okay, let me give you a quick update. What the heck is going on with my contract, you might be asking. We are finalizing, and when I say we've got, you've got myself and others like me that wear these weird polos and walk around in startup communities. What we've done is partnered with our research lab and our finance folks up at Right Pat. They have been working on contracts the past week and up until today as well, finalizing all of those. So you probably saw information requested from a contracting officer over the past 2 weeks, and you're in a good spot. Trust that as soon as that list comes out, we will send you information that you need to know. What can you expect to do now? Monitor your emails. We've seen a few companies come across on the sidelines asking, can I connect with a DoD customer? Can I submit a preliminary report? What's next? We are working on it. We have the framework set to just hit the go button to give you onboarding information, to give you our weekly call information, to get you in the fold. We're just awaiting contracting to give us that final list to prevent version control, or to control the version of the information going out there. So what we've done in the past is we've learned our lessons. First time you, first time me has been our approach. If we think it's going to work, we attack it and learn from it. So what we've learned is let's slow our roll on this. We've got 3 months, everybody, 3 months to find your fit in the defense market. Let's wait a couple days and ensure the correct information goes out to the correct folks. Can you contact customers in the defense market? The ones you identified in your proposal are a great start, and yes, you can start contacting those customers. I'll hit the press release option. The answer is yes. We want you to advertise that your company is on a phase 1 contract with the Department of Defense. We don't put a lot of restrictions on it. We have canned verbiage for you to stay within the scope of, but no need to reach out to us to get approval for you to press release. And I'll cover that coming up. All right. Last, our second one, let me know, please, if you have received your contract yet. You got, oh yeah, is yes, letter A, and then still waiting B. I'll talk a little bit more behind the scenes of our joint partners that have come into the fold. Obviously, you're probably familiar with the Department of the Army and Department of the Navy, but we got Ensign and NGA coming on board as well. So if you find yourself within the scope of NGA, National Geospatial and Intelligence Agency, you can work with them as well. And then Ensign's a great way to provide connections and opportunities for innovators in the Department of Defense and commercial companies like yourself to connect. So additionally, we'll ask you to onboard through our online platform, and then you'll see additional ways that you can connect through Ensign with our joint partners, which is going to be great. Great, I'm getting some feedback. Looks like the numbers are shifting a little bit. You guys are bringing in. This is a good snapshot though. I got 85 and 15%. Peter Bray, how do you vote? If you're looking on my slides, you can text Ryan E386 to the number 2233 and then respond with A or B. Or you can go to pollev.com/Ryan E386 and click a response there. All right, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. I'm tracking, we still have about 15%. So the ones submitted, we're taking that data as a whole out of the roughly 5. Check this out. We have awarded almost 450, just shy of 500 phase 1 contracts. We have broke a new record, and this is awesome. Obviously, we couldn't have done it without you, but we got a lot more proposals than we expected. The reviews took a little bit longer, and the contracts are taking a little longer, but trust that we are working to get these out to you ASAP. Just to let you know, we have broke a new record within SBIR Open Topic. All right, I talked about this already. For us to be successful in increasing the industrial base within the Department of Defense, we got to do business at the speed of innovation. I love that, the speed of need. We saw that in World War II. We went from the 18th largest military in the world to winning World War II, largely due to our acquisition process moving at the speed of need. So, some additional team members that you might see throughout the fight over the 3 months is you got Christina Croak and Kim Yoder. Those are our contracting officers at Air Force Research Lab. I'll talk to PMs on the next slide. Captain Chris Benson, Dr. Kreiner, and Mari Montenegro will be assisting us in this effort. And then we've got a special topic inbox, SBIR201 at afwerx.af.mil, should you or your stakeholders that you come across have any further questions. These slides will be provided to you in an onboarding email. As soon as we get that list, you'll have them. You'll have a video of me walking through it. Sorry, you're gonna have to listen to my voice again and see my large ears on your screen for a little bit, but it'll walk you through the screen. Through the slides, and you can share with other members of your team. Online platform that we'll be using to manage the cohort. You'll have your personal program schedule on there, a directory for you to find and message your peers, discussion forums, slide decks, FAQs, or frequently asked questions. Anytime, we in the military like to use acronyms a lot. Second language to us, but obviously it may be missed on your interpretation. So anytime you see anything, feel free to chime in and ask for clarification. How it will look. Union will have on the community information side, when you get on with your main page, you'll have onboarding, contracting, deliverables, etc. Largely due to the questions and friction points we've experienced in the past, we've made sections to where you easily can find that information. Now, you're the PI, or the PI will receive this initial orientation, and he or she can add other members of their company onto Union as well. And there's a section in Community Information 07, how to add other members. Frequently asked questions will be 99. Sorry, I'm backing up again. What you can expect every Friday at noon Eastern will be our weekly Q&A session. Q&A, question and answers mixed with our curriculum to bring you up to speed, to take that baby step approach to get you to the situational awareness that you need in order to get to our next phase, which is phase 2. Preliminary report. At 10 days after you received your contract, we need that submitted to that SBIR 201. Again, all this information will be provided in your onboarding email. What is your preliminary report? I'll update that. Your final report is due 92 days post-award. Other than this, we are not looking for any deliverables from you throughout the phase 1. Your preliminary report, here it is. You can read the slides, but I'll just tell you what it is. It's 15 slides, and all we're asking you to do is update your proposal pitch deck with any changes that you've had. Submit it, send it in. That's it. Update your slides. That's all we're asking for you. The intent for phase 1, and I hope you guys will appreciate this over the next 3 months, is for you to connect with the defense customer and end user, not sit behind a computer and build us preliminary and final reports. Okay, discuss Union already. All right, you're going to hear customer and end user. I've already been talking to it, but now let me explain on what it is. Obviously, you're all aware of what a commercial customer is, someone that's supporting your product by purchasing it. In the DoD, it's the same. It's someone either active duty, guard, or reserve, or other federal agencies that are responsible for buying what it is you want to propose in the DoD. End user, who will benefit from it. So customer is mommy or daddy buying something for the kids, and the kids will be the end user, if that makes sense. Once you get on Union, please use Union as the primary platform for communication. You can also email when it's necessary. Give us a few days to respond in Union. All right. You have already competed. Congrats on getting through and being awarded a phase 1 contract, or being slotted to receive a phase 1 contract soon. The competitive process has passed between companies, and now you are encouraged to work together. You're not competing against each other. In fact, we have seen some phase 2 proposals that have taken aspect A from company A and aspect B from company B and merged them to one solid phase 2 plan, solving that specific DoD problem. Please share your contacts and business development information in Union. If you came across a focus area and need ID, let us know in the onboarding process. There's an onboarding form. No more than three needs IDs. Please let us know. We'll connect you guys to those stakeholders behind those needs IDs over the next 2 weeks. And additionally, we'll let the program offices that own the focus areas be well aware if you have matched with a focus area. What you can expect for pitch days, a lot like what we're doing now. We got tied to a virtual, but we're having a virtual pitch day for our phase 2s. You can expect one pitch day for each round. We're inviting the program offices, aka the primary customers within the DoD, to join in and listen to the pitch. You're not required, but great visibility on your company's approach. We will provide you obviously more information on there. These slides are coming to you, but there's some good ways for you to connect. Check these out. NGA, I already talked about them. So if you find yourself within that vertical, what we're going to do is have NGA, Ensign, Army, Navy, Air Force groups in a union. So you can apply to any of those groups that you feel like you're aligned with, and we'll have specific messaging pertinent to those groups to come out, and anything that applies to the whole, you'll still get. So you won't miss anything. And then Ensign, you'll see a link in your slides to navigate here if you want to become a member of the portfolio. You'll click on SBIR Phase 1 and start your process there. It'll ask for similar information that we're asking in onboarding, public-facing email, etc. What's your elevator pitch? Please save all that in, I recommend like a Word doc somewhere on your computer. Elevator pitch, focus areas, information like that is commonly asked. Our issue right now is all of our databases are not seamlessly talking to each other. Again, first time me is first time we brought in the joint partners. So obviously we don't have all that back-end data framework ironed out. So apologies if we are repeating there. All right, some common Q&A, then I want to open up the Q&A here. Do DoD primes count as DoD customers? No, they do not count as customers. For your phase 2, we will need someone within the Department of Defense to sign your MOU. We'll walk you through that. And then the last one right here is a blanket statement. Can you release to the internet or whatever vehicle it is you want to message? The answer is yes, as long as you are in the lines of this canned phrase. Feel free to execute today. No need to, you can see your message. Okay, no need to ask for any approval. So AFRL and AFWERX have partnered, yada, yada, yada. The Air Force has begun offering special SBIR topics that are faster, leaner, and open to a broader range of innovations. Bottom line, you got this, we got this, we're going to crush it. The end state, whether you see it or not, I understand that $50,000 is a big win for some, and 1.5 mil for phase 2 is a big win. But that all happens because we live in a nation that allows us to collaborate like we are right now. So don't lose sight of that as you're going through the process. Have fun. You're going to come across some great people in the Department of Defense, and you're going to get to learn some real insight that you had never possibly been able to do, but now you can because you are under a defense contract. Remember to share that with customers that you come across, that you are under a defense contract. You're not just a company off the street. You're here to help them solve their problems. All right, thank you, everybody. This is Leaf. I'm signing off. Tori's got it. If there are any further questions, you feel free to reach out to AFSBIR STTR-info@us.af.mil, and you can check out that email at afwerx.af.mil for anybody that did not write that down fast enough. So afwerx.af.mil if you have any further questions. Thank you all. Looking forward to working with you. I got Lance on the phone call right now. He says hi, and we're excited to start working with you folks.
Hey, everybody.
See ya.